The secret chords to AC/DC's Immortal songwriting. Highway to Hell is always on the horizon.
I'm on a highway to hell. On the highway to hell.
Welcome to our channel, and today we're gonna be talking about how AC/DC was able to secure their seat as one of the rock and roll gods in human music history. But before we continue, show some rock and roll love by giving us a thumbs up below and hitting that subscribe button and bell icon so you'll never run out of the best classic rock content on the internet. And be sure to stay tuned to the end of the video to know AC/DC's songwriting secret. Have you been always thunderstruck curious by how AC/DC was able to penetrate pop culture without sacrificing their legitimacy as rock stars and get that universal adoration? Well, for starters, everything about AC/DC feels fun and good rowdy times are ahead. Angus Young still stands as one of the greatest guitar icons of rock and roll, not just because of his guitar talent, but also because of his adrenaline-inducing stage presence. They also know how to write catchy, energetic riffs and choruses, not to mention their very repeatable and easy-to-sing lyrics that make for thunderous and overly fun crowd chants and gang shouts.
Ride on the street, ride on the rocks, ride in the gutter, every last drop.
But there's a secret reason how they came up with their signature AC/DC sound, and it has to do something with the music itself, its composition process, and a musical scale called mixolydian. Now, don't be intimidated about that term mixolydian. We got you covered. So you probably heard before, maybe in your music class, a thing called the major scale, which is one of the most commonly used musical scales, especially in Western music. Most likely you heard a song today using that same scale, maybe in a TV commercial or a children's song. But you see, the major scale generally sounds really happy, as in sugary happy. And if you're AC/DC, you don't specifically want that type of feeling in your songs, and that is where the mixolydian scale comes in. So, going back to the major scale. The major scale is made up of 7 musical notes, and the 8th and ending note would just be the duplicate of its first note. It just sounds higher. And the 8th note is what you call a higher octave. That's the standard structure of the major scale. Now, all we have to do is turn the 7th note of the major scale to a flat, meaning we're going to lower it 1/2 step. So it sounds something like this. This is how the major scale sounds like. Now, this is how the mixolydian scale sounds with that 7th note turning to a flat. Now it kinda has a bite. Think of the mixolydian scale as the major scale's punk rebellious cousin or long-lost cool sibling. They basically have most of the same upbeat and positive characteristics, but mixolydian just sounds a whole lot cooler on another level, and it offers a different type of attitude and emotion. It sounds more rock and roll, and definitely sounds more like AC/DC. Now, having this kind of fun, positive energy and badass feel to AC/DC songs definitely paves the way for them to write lyrics that can be hard for parents to accept. Because any parent would be worried if they see their child listening to music that has "Hey Satan, pay my dues" as a lyric, right? But nonetheless, AC/DC songs are hits, and most of their songs are built around this mixolydian scale, and it kind of made it AC/DC's defining musical personality. So by picking the mixolydian scale in their songwriting process, AC/DC was able to utilize a sound that is somehow universally appealing, and yet they can deliver the hardcore badass lyrics they want to put out. Basically, it sounds positively nice that it kind of negates the negative connotation of possible controversial lyrics. It definitely contributed greatly to the overall success of their career, as they were known to kind of pioneer the songwriting approach in rock and roll. With that universally accepted sound, AC/DC was able to penetrate into pop culture and made them and their music icons, now and forever engraved in rock and roll history. So what do you think about this AC/DC songwriting revelation? Pretty cool, huh? We got loads more for you in our channel, so go ahead and visit us, subscribe, hit that like button, and click that bell icon so you'll never run out of the best rock and roll content there is. So see you on the next one? Alright, rock and roll!